second on the programme, race number 2. We're still on the turf here for a Class 4 over the 1,200 metres, headed by Art of Raw, takes the drop-in class. Drop-in trip as well, has come up with a wide gate. 80-80, beaten favourite. He was odds on debut as well, behind Sparkling Dragon. Three debutants, sorry. Cool Army, Horse Prosperous and Live Bird Star. Regency Darling's got pace from 11. Super Euro Star pace as well from barrier 5. Hurricane Hunter has been placed 3 out of 3 times course and distance, and Sojourner's eligible for Class 5, but goes around here with a lightweight.
All right, the speed with the newcomers here. Cool Army's got a little bit of speed. Horse Prosperous and Live Bird Star, you'd expect them to be beaten for pace on what we've seen in the mornings and in the trials. Super Euro Star has led 3 of his last 4, and Regency Darling is a fairly well-noted front-running type. Butte can get a lovely run from his low barrier. Bingo's caught wide there. He may press on. I think the speed will be fairly solid through the first 100 or so.
Yeah, it looks that way. Here's Cool Army, as you say. He's got some pace. He has missed the start in a few of his trials, so he's 1,045, so he's not the biggest horse around. He moves okay. Here's his bit of work here. You can see for yourself by showcasing. He does throw a little horse showcasing. Lucky Coin, I think, has come on from his debut run. He's working here for Resplendent Glory, who's higher rated. Lucky Coin's closest to us. I thought it was not a bad piece from him, and I wouldn't be surprised if he ran pretty well. And Hurricane Hunter, I'm going to show a couple of bits from him because he's a horse that I've sort of stuck with for a while. There's something there with this horse. He's run a couple of placings. He's yet to win, but he's not too far away. I think this is a tough race, but I think he'll be running on at the end. And here's his second bit. He's fit and he's ready to go. He's a really nice horse. I have got time for him. So I thought I'd show him.
He'll be going in for me too.
Yeah, I've snuck him in.
Yeah, I'd say 3 out of 3 course and distance in terms of placings, so he's a solid place profile. First one we're going to start off with is Butte's. Lucky Coins in this race as well, behind the blowout winners Respect. First 2 clear, but Lucky Coin wasn't too bad on debut. He
wasn't, and he only had 1 soft trial going into this, and he's coming down probably what's declared as the worst part of the track over the 1,000. Butte stuck on okay. I've got both them going in the tips here, actually. I think we'll get to probably the horse that's going to be the hardest to beat shortly, but they'll go in the minors for me.
Yeah, it's just like we've got the same numbers, Brett, because I've got them both in as well. Right. So there you go.
All right.
I think Butte has had trouble going around a bend before, but from his draw, he shouldn't have that problem.
OK. I think the horse that Brett's referring to is 80-80 in terms of the one they've got to beat. Now, he was odds on. He was rolled here as well by Sparkling Dragon, but Sparkling Dragon's going to be pretty close to favourite in the Griffin Trophy.
He is. We don't have too many of the Hassan progeny here in Hong Kong, but there's one that stands out already, and that's nothing I like more, and this one might be another one to elevate himself into bright light shortly too. 80-80. This was a terrific run, all considered. Chasing a horse that's unbeaten, as you've referred to, Andrew, in Sparkling Dragon. And on this occasion, he gets the good barrier number 3. The tongue tie goes on. He's going to derive improvement. That horse that ran into 3rd seemed to go all right at his last start too, Paul. Yeah, Noble Steed.
He did, didn't he? He won pretty impressively. He's $1.30, 80-80, and that probably reflects his chances. Very good.
All right, well, Nash Rillo will be jumping on board 80-80. We can get his thoughts on bouncing back and winning on Saturday afternoon.
Nash, 80-80, you rode him in a trial recently. What were your thoughts on the trial?
Yeah, it was a lovely trial. Sort of just tried to further his education a little bit and sat him in behind, and just late in the trial let him find the line, which he did so strongly, and give me a great feel. He's a horse going places.
Do you have a pretty good opinion of him then? Because he's a horse that there were quite a few raps on him early days. Yeah,
well, look, I can see why. He's just a horse that wants to please, and his first up run was very good. He didn't have much really go his way, and he's got the good draw tomorrow. So, I feel he'll be very tough to beat, and looking forward to riding him.
You sat behind them in that trial. Would that be the plan again for the race?
Look, I wouldn't suggest that at all. It was just more in the trial to further his education, as I said. But he's got the draw to be where we're happy, and I'll just let him tell me, I guess, depending on how he jumps and things like that. But certainly he's a horse that wherever I place him, he'll travel comfortably in the run and definitely find the line.
As a $1.70 favourite, I thought he was, weak's probably the wrong word, but he never really looked like winning last time out. But he's come on, and as Nash was saying, from a good draw this time. Yeah. There's a lot of positives.
There is, yeah. The draw's the real positive, isn't it? I mean, last start 12, and it was his first experience, and he was beaten by a pretty good one. So I think if you dipped out there first up, you can dive in again. You'll recover.
Yeah, no, he looks very tough to beat, and the trial was good. Spring Wind was in that trial. He's come out and won. And also, you know, with that form race, Sparkling Dragon's on top. He's going to be one of the favourites for the Griffin Trophy. And as you mentioned, Noble Steed ran third and he bolted up the other day.
All right. 3 debutants in the field. Let's have a look at them. Starting off with Cool Army. Casper Founds, Livia Deleuze. This is obviously at Happy Valley.
Yeah, this is Cool Army. He had 3 trials in New Zealand when he got before he got here. He ran a couple of seconds and a win. And he's had 3 trials here. He's been slow away in all his trials by showcasing, as I mentioned, not the biggest horse around. With that little bit of a problem, and I think this is quite a strong race, I'm happy just to watch him go.
Nashrawilla rode a couple of his trials not long ago, and he obviously is riding 80-80, so I think that's clear enough for me.
Horse Prosperous actually got down to the start into the barriers, but broke through and did a lap. But so this is officially still his debut.
That it is, yes. I'm going to sit on the fence. I am happy just to watch him go round. He's had, you know, quite a few trials and a reasonably good prep. As you said, a little bit of a hindrance there when he got to the gates at his last start. Not sure what he's going to offer under pressure, so I'm going to stay out.
He's bred for a lot longer as well. So I'll put him in the watch and see. He has 1,057, so he's quite fit. All
right, and Liverbird Star, I thought this trial on the all-weather was better than his turf efforts.
Yeah, he might be an all-weather horse. He's by Magnus, this one. He's 1167. He's had 5 trials, this horse, and he's a big... Well, $17 at the moment, so there's a little bit of support for him. So you're not going to get a Liverpool kiss if he wins.
He's going to give away a big start because he's probably going to settle back, and he's drawn 14, so he could be well back to last. They'll be hoping that he can accelerate strongly in the stretch and close off.
All right, first the shorties though, Paul, $1.30, 80-80.
Yeah, we'll put him on top. We'll put him on top 80-80. He looks tough to beat. Butte gets round the corner. He's going to get his opportunity from the low draw, so I've got him in there for second. Hurricane Hunter's been very consistent, and I think Lucky Coin's come on from his debut run. I'll be playing exotic, so $1.30 looks a bit short for me.
I think we've seen this pretty similar, Paul. I've got 80-80 as the on-top selection. I'm going to put Hurricane Hunter in for second. Couple of ordinary draws at his last 2. He got bumped out of the gates last start. Mucus the start before, as Paul highlighted in his track work. There's something there. And Andrew highlighted the record course and distance without winning. He's the danger if there is one. And then Butte and Lucky Coin. I liked him on debut, and I'll stick with him because I think he'll just get better with more racing. And again, QQP, 2, 10, 12. It's a double whammy.
Hard to tip against 80-80, but I thought Regency Darling, blinkers on first time for Manfred Mann. It's a stat we've highlighted in the past, isn't it? So it might be worth throwing in. All right, that's the second.